Meanwhile, Republicans are now demanding a briefing from DHS Secretary Mayorkas after he claimed there is no border crisis. Mark Morgan joins me now, former acting Customs and Border Protection Commissioner and visiting fellow at the Heritage Foundation. Mark, good to see you today. I want to get your top-line thoughts on what we're dealing with 108 positives that we know about so far for COVID coming across our border. Are they in quarantine? Are they? How can we keep up with these people? Are we trying?
Look, Harris, we can. And look, the DHS Secretary this week lied to the American people, Harris. And look, that doesn't bring me pleasure to say this when he said there wasn't a crisis. Absolutely. Look, in the middle of a global pandemic, when less than 8% of our own citizens have received the vaccine, kids are still not in school, businesses are still not open, people are still out of a job. Their way to shut down this virus is to open up our borders and encourage and incentivize illegal immigration and then reinstate catch and release. And that's exactly what happened. And Harris, it's not just unaccompanied minors. We've seen a skyrocket more than double since the election, but also with the overall flow of illegal immigration. We're back to almost 5,000 every single day being apprehended trying to illegally enter this country. It's absolutely remarkable.
And just to reiterate, you said, no, we can't keep up with them as they come here being positive or otherwise, is what I heard you say. White House Press Secretary Jen Psaki was pressed on those 108 who were released, those migrants who tested positive for COVID-19. Here she is.
At least 108 migrants have tested positive for COVID-19 after crossing the border. What is the administration doing to make sure that this doesn't contribute to spreading of COVID-19?
Our guidance, regardless of status, is testing positive for COVID-19 or experiencing COVID-like symptoms is to isolate, continue to social distance, wear a mask, and seek medical attention if needed.
So if we ever, Mark, get Joe Biden at the lectern, here's what I would ask him in a follow-up to that. Remember when he said maybe we should lock down travel between Florida because of the B.1.1.7 variant, because he thought it was going to spread all over the place. It hasn't done it yet. Scientifically, we haven't been shown the proof of that yet. It is spreading, I'm sure, like everything else. He would rather lock down Florida than keep the people out of the country in Mexico while they try to get asylum instead of bringing them here positive. I don't understand that.
Harris, nor do I, and I've been doing this for a long time. Look, your listeners need to understand, in the middle of a global pandemic, these people are taking a dangerous trek, navigating through multiple COVID hotspots in Mexico. And then once they get to our border, they're kept in overcrowded, unsanitary stash houses for days and weeks, thrown in tractor trailers. These are COVID petri dishes, I refer to them. And that's exactly what this administration is encouraging. Look, what was effective under the Trump administration was the CDC's order that, look, the overwhelming majority of people during a global pandemic, we were processing them at the border and returning them to Mexico. We were not releasing into the interior United States. And now the numbers are exploding. And right now, up to 35% of people right now illegally entering are being processed outside of Title 42 and being allowed into the country. The majority are unaccompanied minors and families, and they're being released into every major metropolitan city in this country right now. And their strategy isn't to test. Their strategy is to tell the cartels, pretty please don't come yet. It's a joke, Harris.
Wow. It sounds like we're in trouble down there. Mark Morgan,
we are.
Thank you for coming by and telling us you are. I hear you. Thank you very much.
Thanks for watching the Heritage Foundation's YouTube channel. With more than 500,000 members, we are the nation's largest conservative research and education institution. We believe the principles and ideas of the American founding are worth conserving and renewing. Please help us further our mission by subscribing to this channel and sharing our videos with your family and friends.